Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hands off to the left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Back to pass. It's Brown. And he lofts it deep over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught across the middle. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Penalty makes it 1st and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. And the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll test the right side here. Spinning out of the tackle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Breaks into... Will he score here? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes the score 7-6. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And then first down, they go right back to him. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Ducks churn out another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Brown. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try the right here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Takes the handoff again. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And now they run the draw play. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on down.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Brown. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. This will likely be the last play of the half. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. And go.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here.
42 Spider.
Give it to the back again. Fighting off the defender. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. We knew that tackling was going to be a huge factor today, Kirk. They don't bring him down, and the result is a big gain.
Yeah, where's the form tackling? I know it's a lost art in today's game. Sometimes these guys just come in with their shoulders and just try to bring you down with power and speed, but they've got to do a much better job if they have any chance of slowing this back down or trying to use their arms to pull him down.
Ready up.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
Green 25.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's that defense shifting again. It's a draw play. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And in first down, right back to the running game. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Bama. It was a foot race, and he won it. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. That's good for a first down near the 40. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff heading left. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. Back's got it again. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Brown. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Got it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. He shreds the tackle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. A quick throw out left complete. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, Between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First and goal, handoff. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal.
Get set, get set.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they're able to get him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a three-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Brown. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Rifles this football to the left. And it's complete downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game.
But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
The Ducks come into the final minute hoping to run the clock out here and win it. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tailback with another carry. Fighting him off. And the tackle is made for the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing in the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.